Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. For you. Oops, wait a minute. There we go. I got all kinds of ones today. I figured this one. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nisi, my beloved. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. So glad you guys are here. Would have got away with it wasn't for those pesky kids. All right. Just setting my goals here. All right. Who's ready for Diablo Smackdown? Here we go. Woo woo. I know that's what you're all here for. Hi, OJM. Here we go. She signs on every day at 4, waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got... Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Jamal the Jewel. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a Diava, a crusader of truth." Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA, especially you MAGA men, because you are the most emotional creatures on this planet. I have met no one that is as emotional as MAGA men. Woo! They're in some feelings. Let me tell you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation about our chicken tacos. The chicken tacos. The taco chicken tacos. Thank you, Warner. Stop being so emotional. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, you're going to hit that guest request and come on up. Oops, I forgot my backup account. Hold on. Let me bring up my backup. Robert, hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
24, and I'm from Southern California.
Okay. What did you want to respond to the background, or what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk about politics and Trump.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good thing to be united?
No. I will because I won't unite. I won't unite.
We can just stop there.
Well, no, I won't unite with fascists. So no.
We can't unite with fascists. If you want to join our side, that's cool, but we're not going to join yours. Not with him violating the Constitution. Let me answer. If he's violating the Constitution on a daily basis and ignoring the Supreme Court rulings and judicial rulings, he's making himself an authoritarian king or a fascist dictator or any of the other all the above. So no, we're not going to come together with fascists. No, that's never going to happen. You can get that pipe dream out of your head. If you want to join us, we'll happily have you. You can speak now. I said my piece.
Just because I have a different opinion than you shouldn't demonize me as a fascist. I hope you realize that.
If you still stand behind Donald Trump, then yes, you are.
Well, here's the deal. Donald Trump, whether you like it or not, got a mandate to do what
No, he didn't. Nope.
The number one reason people voted was the border.
Economy.
Did you realize that?
Nope, you didn't. You don't know what you're talking about. If you go look at the exit polls, it was the economy. It was not the border.
Am I allowed to mute you? No, I can't.
No, it's not your live. If you want to have your live,
you're right.
If you want to have your live, then you go run your own live if you want control over it. But can you tell me what mandate he? What mandate did he have?
So according to Atlas Intel.
Yeah. Once you learn your place here, is one, I don't allow men to speak over me. Two, you have to be able to hear me before you can respond. And if you're talking over me the entire time, you can't hear what I'm saying. A mandate, he won by 1.5% of the vote, which is the lowest margin in the last 100 years. There was no mandate.
That wasn't the mandate. Mandate was the number one reason people went out to vote.
Economy. Was the economy.
Okay, so now are you gonna let me tell you why it's the border?
No, because you're wrong.
Of course you won't. Okay, is Atlas Intel wrong?
Who's Atlas Intel?
The number one pollster of the last decade who actually predicted every single election correctly to the most, to the close. Basically, they nailed each and every election.
I don't care. I don't care.
I know you don't care.
Because it doesn't matter. He did. More people voted against him or didn't vote at all than voted for him. So there was over 100. Okay, you're gonna shut your fucking mouth. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. You're barely an adult. You don't have self-control. Your frontal lobe cortex hasn't even developed yet. It doesn't develop till you're 25, which is logic and reasoning. Oh, you can call me any name. I don't care. But names don't bother me. That's what your maturity is showing. Your immaturity is showing. Yeah.
At least I can control myself.
Yeah, I know you can't control yourself because you keep aggressively unmuting your microphone when I'm muting you when I'm trying to speak.
Move down your fucking throat. Like, literally. That's why you're almost 300 pounds.
Yes, you're so right.
At least I can.
Yes, you're so right. You're so right. You're so right. So what? So what if I was? I'm not, but so what if I was? You fat shaming? Of course you are. You're MAGA. You're gross. Like that, you think he really did something there? Like really did something there. Wow. Oh no, how will I ever go on? LJF, did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
22, New York.
Okay. Did you want to respond to the background or do you want to talk about something else?
I wanted to talk about anti-Semitism in this country. It's been a big problem since October 7th, 2023.
Not my live. We're not talking about that. Would you like to talk about politics, please? I'm not talking about that.
This is politics.
Nope, I'm talking about Nope, I'm talking about Donald Trump violating the Constitution, the big beautiful bill, him ignoring the Supreme Court. I'm not talking about it. If you want to talk about that, you go start your own live, but I'm not talking about it.
Just free the hostages. Free all.
Yep. Okay. All right. I know Trump supporters don't like consent, but I said no. Yay. Crash out number 2. Well, maybe we should start a counter of crash outs today. Downtown, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
62, Arkansas.
Okay, and you voted for Trump?
I did, yes.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
We could talk about the prompt.
Okay.
Yeah, the narrative that he's chickening out is kind of hilarious to me.
I know, it is funny that he keeps chickening out on the tariffs because he's too scared, because his poll numbers go down, and he's like,
ah! Y'all are just picking this up as a narrative. It's not that he's chickening out. He throws a number out there.
Stop. You're just parodying. Nope, stop. You're parodying exactly what he said, and I don't need you to parrot this president. I don't need. That's exactly how he described it. I just throw out a big number, and then I know you're getting. Yeah, I know you're having big emotions. I don't want you to parrot the president. I already heard him explain it. It's not true. It's not true. You can unmute. But I don't want you to parrot exactly the way Trump explained it, because he's full of shit, and every time he opens his mouth, he lies. So you can say whatever you want, but I prefer you have some critical thinking skills and use your own brain instead of just parroting what Donald Trump says. Maybe you don't like my background. Let's see if you like this one better. Maybe this one won't make you feel some kind of way. Maybe that one's better. You can unmute. I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. Like, I've invited you to unmute even, but I don't know what you're doing. I invited you again. Let's see if it works this time. There we go.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it wouldn't allow me to unmute. I tried several times.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I went ahead and just sent you an invite real quick, just to be sure.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
I don't know. Welcome, Johnny Ray.
Yeah, no, what he does is a negotiation tactic.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything that he's chickening out on.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is when he throws that number out,
mm-hmm.
they come back and they come to the table wanting to negotiate.
They haven't, though.
Of course, he wants to. Then he'll lower the tariff.
They haven't,
so
though.
Go to the negotiating table, and then they come to the table.
But they haven't, though. They haven't, though.
They have. They've been falling all over themselves to get a hold of.
Can you please give me a source where they have, please? Please go get me a source where they have. Everyone's falling at his feet. I don't do. Trust me, bro. Go. Nope. Now you're gonna go get a source where they're falling all over themselves to make deals with him. Go ahead. I don't just trustmebro.com is not a source. Go get me a source that backs up your claim. I'll wait. He's been begging China to call him. Please call me. Welcome, Johnny Raiders. Welcome, Johnny Raiders. You haven't left to get a source. When you leave, when you go to Google or DuckDuckGo to go get me a source, it shows me a teacup as your profile picture. You haven't left to go get me a source. If I invite you to unmute, you're just going to keep talking and not give me a source. So I'm going to invite you to unmute. If you don't give me a source, I'm going to mute you back up again because I asked for a source. If you say they're falling all over themselves to come make it, there you go. Good boy. Very obedient. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If we're waiting for Downtown to find us a source on other countries falling all over themselves to make deals with Donald Trump. Can't wait for this one. This is great. Oh, I might want to tell you, I hope you can hear me. I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. It can't be Fox News or OAN or any of those because they're liars. So that's not a reliable source. And it sure as fuck can't be the whitehouse.gov because they lie too. Every single word out of this administration is just a bold-faced lie. So find me an independent source that backs up your claim. I might believe you. Yeah, Taco was begging for that plane. They didn't gift it to him. He was begging for that plane. I invited you to unmute. You have no excuse not to unmute. Just me, Grace. I don't care. Then don't watch me. I don't care. It's for entertainment, okay? If you don't like it, bye. Or I'll just block you and you don't ever have to see me live again. The tone policing and the directives you're trying to give me over here on YouTube, I don't care. I don't need your critique. Thank you. My God. People have so entitled to tell me how to speak, how to act, what to do. If you don't like it, fucking scroll on. No one's going to tell me how to behave or act or talk to people. I only have one daddy, and I don't listen to him no more because I'm a grown-ass woman, so.
Are you there?
Yep. I said yes, and you muted yourself. Oh, you probably got a phone call. Dude, I'm not going to wait all day.
Did you not hear me?
No, if you go off app, I can't hear you. If you can't memorize the name of the article or memorize what source it is, like.
No. All I did was type into Google what nations are in negotiations with.
That's not what you. That was not your claim. That wasn't. Nope, that wasn't your claim though. You said they are falling. No, that's not. That wasn't your claim. That wasn't your claim. That wasn't your claim. That wasn't your claim. That wasn't your claim.
So what you want to do is just.
That wasn't your claim. You said countries were falling all over themselves to negotiate with him. And I said, get me a source that says that. Not that he's in negotiation. No shit, he's in negotiation. And number two, Google is a search engine. Google is not a source. A source would be AP News, NPR, CBS, NBC, Reuters. That's a source. Google is a search engine. I'm not deluded. That's not your claim. Oh yeah, run away. Run away like I knew you would. When you can't prove yourself, you just run away. Run away. Oh my God, I asked for a source. Oh, I do declare that you are just asking too much of the Taco Bell. Yes, I do declare. Crash on number 3. So easy. So easy a caveman could do it. So easy Marjorie Taylor Greene could do it. I'm giving Trump the vapors. Yes, indeed I am. He's got the vapors. Okay. My God. These people are pathetic. These men are pathetic. Houston, did you vote for Trump?
Nigger.
Yeah, that's a Trump supporter, all right. Yeah. And that's your typical Trump voter right there. Oh, you guys would think of something new by now. You just think you're going to get a reaction. People are like, oh my God. No, I just take the trash out. Like I did that one. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, it seems like the summer's going to be great, huh? Yeah, holding a newborn. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna raise up another little red pilled incel. He sure will. Did you guys like my Taco Bell? Do you? Oh, look at the chicken! If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump supporters, so come on up. That's all they have. I ask them for source. We bring source, data, analysis, uh, facts, and they bring insults, slurs, crash outs, misinformation. That's all they got. In the moment that you ask for a source, they run like downtown did. Oh my God, I gotta prove what I said. I made a few today. Okay, this one. I had this one. I had this one for because of stupid "Let's Go Brandon" shit. I'm like, let's go taco. Let's go taco. Let's go taco. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go taco. If Taco Bell does not capitalize on this moment and make a chicken taco instead of Doritos Locos tacos, make them out of Cheeto. Make a Cheeto taco with chicken. Cheeto taco with chicken. And call it the Trump taco. They are missing out on a $1 billion idea. Come on, Taco Bell, get it together. Taco, taco man. I wanna be a taco man. Taco, taco man. Or call it the LGT taco, so he can't sue them because of his Trump name. Such a nasty thing to say, right? I am on a roll today. Yesterday was my birthday. I felt all the love and had a great day yesterday, so I'm happy. It's been storming bad here too. Call it the FTD taco. Donnie's dumpster. Okay, this is the other one I had. Let's see. Hold on. I was really having fun with the taco. Oh, did I not do it? There it is. Hold on. Air Force One is being called Panda Express due to the orange chicken on board. I was having too much fun. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Do I go outside? Oh, Sarah, why don't you come up and talk to me? You seem salty. You seem like a salty bitch. Come on up and talk to me. Do you ever go outside or do you sit here and bitch about Trump all the time? He's the current sitting president, you nimwit. Or midwit, like Nemo says. Midwit. You're a salty taco, aren't you? You're a salty taco. Oh, Sarah. Sarah. Oh, no, Sarah. Come back. Come back, Sarah. Sarah. People. Should I put the Southern Belle up again? That probably ruffled their little feathers. They got that Southern Belle. They got that Trump Belle. We got that Southern Belle. Okay. She looking all my that Taco Bell. She looking mighty fine. I think her waist is a little too cinched, a little too skinny, a little too skinny. But hey, got them dainty hands, looking all kinds of pretty. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I do declare, yes. Trump train. The Trump train has derailed. Did you not know? Yeah, he needs to rub a little bit more Cheeto dust on him. That would be a little bit more representative. But hey, it was good enough. It worked for this purpose. I can't get the motherfucking circle. Oh, got a square. Can I get a circle? Can I get a circle? God damn it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on. Stop being chickens. Come on. Oh, don't be a chicken like Trump. Well, fuck it. I guess I'm staying a square today. Still can't get that shit. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Coming up. Let's go. Let's talk. Chop, chop. I have tapped the square 9 million times. It does not work for me. It does not. I have tapped it ad nauseum. I do it every single day. I tap it and it doesn't turn into a square. Ever. Ever. Everyone tells me that every single day. And I have tapped my brains out and it still does not fucking work. Lolo, thank you for the subscription. Now I disappeared altogether. I have tapped all over the screen. It doesn't work for me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. Chop, chop. Stop being in the cheap seats. I have topped the bottom of the screen. I have topped the top of the screen. I have tapped the. All right. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm going to request do my lunch break, but I'm going to request didn't vote for Trump. What? Well, if you didn't vote for Trump, I don't want to talk to you. If you think I don't have a life, then I'm literally on here 3 hours a day. So if you just say, oh, do you ever go outside or you just sit here and bitch about Trump? I just sit here and bitch about Trump, okay? But for 3 hours. I think, it's okay. Mind your business. Mind your business. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. You're happy he's president now. Good. I'm glad you like a constitutional violator ignoring the Supreme Court. You should be really fucking proud of yourself. Always crying about Trump day and night. Well, if that motherfucker would go away, I promise you I'd never talk about him again. If he would just go away, I would never talk about him again. He made it my business to talk about him when he ran for president again. So take your soft feelings and shove them in your ass, because I don't care. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. I mean, if he'd just go away, I'd be happy. If he would have kept his word the first time, he said, if he didn't win the 2020 election, you'll probably never see me again. Bitch, we wish. Can you go away now? All right. I'm done with you. You are now blocked. I warned her over there on YouTube, shut your yap, and she keeps on going. So now she's blocked. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. Let's go. He didn't win the 2020 election. You just live in delusion, and that's up to you. Like, if you want to live in your delusion, that's perfectly fine. But I don't allow misinformation and disinformation here. So you can take that he won 2020 bullshit and stick it where the sun don't shine, because you're full of shit. You don't understand how these God-fearing people are okay with what he's doing. It's because they're not actually God-fearing, or they're actually not. They're not Christians. There's nothing. You can't be a Christian and support Trump. It's impossible. Because Trump is everything he's antithetical to everything in the Bible. So they're not actually. They're just pretending. They're cosplaying as Christians. I did not get the job. I did not hear back from them like he said he would. He goes like, I will make sure that you know either way whether you got the job or not. Crickets, haven't heard anything since. Another employer that lied that they would let you know either way. Shocker. I'm shocked, I tell you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, Greg finally came up. He's like, I'm waiting, and he never requested. But here he is. Hi, Greg. Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
56, Illinois. And where are you from?
I am in Florida.
How old are you?
I turned 53 yesterday.
Okay. So, isn't it great having him in as president?
No.
Doing everything that he said he was going to do.
Did he campaign on violating the Constitution and ignoring the Supreme Court?
He did exactly what he said he was going to do on his.
I need you to answer my question.
Yes, he did.
He ran on that he was going to violate the Constitution and ignore Supreme Court orders.
Did he say? Isn't he doing exactly what he said?
You're not answering the question.
He's doing exactly what he said.
He did. I asked you. Do I need to ask you a third time?
Oh, you already asked me. I've answered it. Yes.
No. Did he campaign? Did he go out on the campaign trail and say, I'm going to violate the Constitution repeatedly, and if the Supreme Court orders me to do something, I'm going to ignore the courts?
And he did it. He said what he was going to do, and he did it. And
You're not responding. You're not responding. You are not responding to the exact question that I asked. You are not answering. That he campaigned on violating the Constitution and ignoring the Supreme Court. Is that what he campaigned on, yes or no? That's all I want you to answer.
He did exactly what he said he was going to do.
Coward. You're a coward. You're a fucking coward. You're a coward. Just a brainwashed coward. And if you're a veteran, you're also a traitor. I'm not going to have you up here lying. And you cannot answer a simple one question. And you just keep repeating yourself. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. Actually, no, he didn't. He said he was going to lower grocery prices on day one. They've gone up by 3%. He was going to make electricity 50% cheaper. Nope. Housing cheaper. Nope. He's not doing what he said he was going to do. I'm going to bring down grocery prices and gas prices. Nope. Everything's gone up. I'm going to end the Ukraine war in 24 hours. Nope. The Israel-Gaza conflict I'll have in day one. Nope. He has done nothing that he said he was going to do. Actually, he's not doing mass deportations either. He's not doing mass deportations because deportation is a legal process. What he's doing is he's kidnapping people off the streets, human trafficking them to other countries, and putting them in concentration camps. He didn't campaign on that either. Trump is king. Trump. And then you wonder why we say you guys are in a cult. Trump is king. Like, who does that? Fucking wild. Can you imagine if we were like Biden's king? Like, oh my God, Biden forever. You people are insane. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. My God. We're in a subway. If you want to subscribe, I need 3 more subscribers in the next 12 minutes? 13 minutes. So if you want to subscribe, you do get access to all the cool stickers, and you get priority in the box when it's time to bring up friendlies. And help support my live for less than a cup of coffee a day. For less than a cup of coffee for a month, you could support your favorite left creator for the price less than the price of coffee. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on up. Did you see mine? What, Ruby? I don't know what. I don't know if I missed something. Okay, Sandra, you guys need to invite Sandra up, and if Sandra does not come up, then she needs to be muted. Mercy, thank you for subscribing. Yay, thank you so much. Come on. Oh, who sent out 3? Thank you for who gifted the subs. I can't see who gifted the subs. Seymour, you're next. Come on up, or you need to leave. You need to be muted. You guys just come in here and spew nonsense, but never come up and use your voice. So now you can't comment. The only way you have a voice in here now is if you come up and talk to me. Stop being a coward. MAGA women clucking in the chat. They Taco Bells too. I do declare. I do. Trump is giving me the vapors. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, Andrea is the one who was gifting all the subs yesterday. So if you got a sub yesterday, it is literally probably because of Andrea, because she was passing out subs like Oprah was passing out cars. That's violating an amendment, freedom of speech. What? By muting someone by muting somebody in the comment section on a private app that you sign up for terms and services for, you clearly do not know what freedom of speech is. Obviously, you have no idea what freedom of speech is. Freedom of speech doesn't mean that you get to just say whatever you want and are free from consequences and no one can stop you. Ashley, thank you for sending a subscription. I think, yes, I saw your name doing it earlier. So thank you if that was you earlier. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my gosh. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up and let's talk. Yeah, you don't know what the First Amendment is. If you think it's me muting you or hitting a mute button on when you're talking on here, you don't know what the First Amendment is. Which tracks, because Trump supporters don't know anything. They don't read, so they don't understand. Can Trump supporters subscribe? Sure. They want to. If they voted for Donald Trump and they're still riding with Donald Trump, they're probably uneducated. Yes, we know that the First Amendment is freedom of speech, but you don't know what that covers you from. Yes, very good, Elizabeth. Very good. But if you think me muting somebody on an app is taking away their free speech, you don't know what free speech is. Elizabeth of Donald, why don't you come up here? If she doesn't come up here, I've already invited her. She's not coming. Mute her from the comment section. She's not going to come in here, just spew her fucking idiocy and not come up here. I'll be happy to have a freedom of speech conversation with you. But I'm not doing it in the comment section. So put your big girl panties on. Elizabeth of Donald. Why don't you come up here? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. They just stay in the comment section. They're too scared to talk to me. Sandra of Donald also won't come up and talk to me. They're scared. Trump supporters will not get up in the box and talk to me. Because I smack them down with intellect and knowledge. I have statistics, sources, data, facts. They have slurs, insults, misinformation, and crash outs. How many Trump voters have you helped flip sides? I would say 6. Could be more that maybe they didn't come up and tell me, but the ones that have told me, quite a few. People that want to actually come up and have a conversation, I can converse with. When they just come up and crash out and just spew, then they sound like parrots that are just spewing the most insane shit. You can't have a conversation or try to help somebody see the light when they won't, when they're just so deluded. Do you think the hoop skirt makes changing changing his diaper difficult? Thank you, Wire Angela. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on, don't make me do a restart. I don't want to do a restart. We're almost at 200,000 likes. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. I'm nice. Sam, did you vote for Trump?
Hi, sister. How are you? Please, 5 minutes. मैं आराम Syrian need help, please. Yalla.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I am looking for Trump voters and people who voted for Donald Trump. Please respect my boundaries. I am only looking for Trump voters. I saw him trying to come up on Johnny's today, too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I understand that he's a nice guy. It's fine. Other creators can do that. That's fine. How was my birthday yesterday? It was great. We had so much fun at my birthday party yesterday. It was really fun. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, and yeah, that's fine. Who regrets voting DJT like they regret their ex? Yep. That'd be fun. Yeah, that was so much fun yesterday. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I mean, that's great if other people, I understand he dances to take care of his family in Syria. I've seen him on other people's lives. I just don't do that on mine. Yes, I know the Supreme Court approves deportation for 500,000. Yep. Doesn't mean it's right, but did you read the dissent from what's her face, Ketanji Brown Jackson? Her dissent was scathing. If you voted for Donald Trump, no, it's definitely not right. It's fucking awful. It's absolutely awful. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Hey, Chris, is it Chris? Yeah, Chris, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Sam, I said no. It's not, no. Other creators might let you do that, but I'm not one. They're not even, Senate's not even in session. Oh, Bladen, happy birthday. Happy birthday to your son. There are a lot of creators that will do that, but I just don't. I don't do that on mine. I know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We don't do dancing and all that stuff. Now the black eye on Elon Musk, he said that his son did it. Steve Bannon said what really happened. Steve Bannon said what really happened. You know who he got into a tussle with? Does anybody know? I do. Y'all take a guess. Take a guess. Elon Musk has a black eye. Take a guess who he got into a scuffle with. Oh, I'll give you all the tea. Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Scott Bessent. Because Scott Bessent was like, I thought you were supposed to be saving like $3 trillion and you're doing like $100 million and you need to go. Yep. Did you guys also know Steve Bessent has a husband? Did you know Steve Bessent has a husband? I mean, it's all great, but I'm just saying, why would he work for the Trump administration? No, nothing wrong with it at all. But dude. You're not supposed to be here. You're under 18. Actually, I'm just going to block you. Bye. You keep coming in my lives and you're not old enough. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Now, I do declare, right? Yeah. Yeah. Aura Farming, did you vote for Trump? Huh?
Of course I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
34. Barely.
Okay. What did you want to say?
Why do you have TDS?
Huh?
Why do you have TDS?
Why do you sound like you're underwater?
How did you know?
You're so fucking weird. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Upgrade made from a Nokia, man. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. What do you want to says the people who deck out their cars, their houses, everything with Trump, Trump, fucking hats and watches and shoes and flags and Jesus Christ. You say we have Trump derangement syndrome? Jesus. I know he blamed his black guy on his son because he's not going to say he got into a tussle with the I should have formatted it. But I have the story right here. Former Chief Staff Stan Bannon told the Daily Mail that Musk's turbulent time in the White House was marred when he physically shoved 62-year-old Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent after he was confronted over wild promises to save the administration $1 trillion. Oh, maybe this will piss him off. They always like to talk about Biden. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Wee-hoo, naughty chicken, 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 chicken. Naughty chicken, 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 naughty chicken. What happened? I did read it. I did hear about the article that Trump was asked if he would consider pardoning Diddy, and he said yes. Oh my God, I have something to do. Okay, I'm gonna change my goal. Will it let me? Oh, we have a flash goal first that TikTok is doing. Here we go. I need 40 different people to send one rose. Damn, y'all. Boom, that was fast. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. All that's left is the crash out kings, man. All they want to do is just come up here and bam, crash the fuck out. Or they sound like they're underwater welding or something. I mean, it's crazy. We ain't messing around with them goals, right? No, we're not. All right. I don't know how much the chickens cost. I do not know how much those little angry chickens cost. Okay, I don't know. But if somebody sends me one, I want to say something funny. So if you want to send me a chicken, I'll do something funny. Or say something funny. Bam! Thank you guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. This background ain't gonna do it. I need to go back to the. There we go. Here. Get Trump off my head. Get him off my head. Get Trump out of here. Get Trump off me. No. No. Get Trump off me. Oh, get him off me! No, get him off me! Get him off me! Oh, oh, oh! He doesn't ask consent, so I don't want him near me. He doesn't get consent first, so. It's a tiny umbrella, right? He doesn't ask for consent first, so I have to get. Oh, it scared me. A Taco Bell. I do declare that I need some Trump supporters up here to talk to little old me. Bless your heart, guys. Come on up. I'm as nice as Southern iced tea. And just as sweet, too. So if you voted for Donald J. Trump, please come on up and talk to me. Come on, MAGA. We're going to make America great again. Thank you for Happy Friday. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Don't make me do a restart because I'm going to do a restart in 2 minutes if you don't come up here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh my God, what is this? I have never seen this gift before, so I'm going to put like 5 of them. Just, I don't know. These. I want to see what these look like on screen. It's raining tacos. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest. Oh, there. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, the butterflies. I mean, he did like a 900 page, like, oh yeah, user bunch of numbers with 0 followers. Yeah. Donald Trump will give me a kiss before I bring you up. That was cute. Thank you. The little drummer thing was cute. Okay, liberal. Oh, that's so cute. Going to see a 3D 3D movie? Yeah, 3D movie. User bunch of numbers. Go find 10 people who give a shit what you have to say. Usually you guys are just bots, slurs, and crash outs. I don't bring up people who have 0 followers. Taco Bell would like for you to come up and talk to me. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, come up and talk to me. If you sound like Tomater, that's a bonus. All right, I'm on the coward side of TikTok. I'm going to do a quick restart, and I'll be right back.
Get your
All right. Hello, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in, tapping, so we can pick it back up on the For You page. God damn it, I can't get. Why am I the only one that struggles so hard with this fucking box? You voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh my God, I finally got the box. Can I? Oh, I did it. Oh my God, of course it goes off screen. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I can't win. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, just keep on tapping that screen. We should hit the For You page any second. But also, okay, I'm getting pissed. Okay. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Every time I just about get it, it goes off the screen. I think I figured it out finally after a year. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Chop, chop. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. That kind of stuff's going to get you blocked. You disgusting, filthy human. I'm not going to dignify what you said with an answer, but if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. But that shit, I blocked that immediately. Yep, you got it, gross. That's when I already blocked him. It's disgusting. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only to hit the guest request and come on up. Let's have a conversation. Let's go. You guys have the floor. I'm only allowing Trump voters up for the next hour. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Renee, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 52 and I'm in North Carolina.
Okay. Was there something specific you wanted to talk about or?
No, I mean, I guess I just don't understand, how you, I'm not like, I don't like everything Donald Trump does, President Trump. I'm not like one of the, like he can do no wrong kind of people,
Do you still support him though?
Well, he's the president of the United States. Even when Biden was, I didn't care for him, but I certainly didn't disparage him because he was the president of the United States. So I still respected that.
Yeah, but Joe Biden wasn't constantly on a daily basis violating the Constitution and ignoring Supreme Court orders.
Well, I think Joe Biden had his own.
Nope, you got to tell me how he violated the Constitution because I can tell you all the ways that Donald Trump has.
Well, I think that it goes kind of beyond violating that.
Donald Trump is directly violating the Constitution today. Like directly and purposely. He's also ignoring the Supreme Court order. They have ruled 9-0, and he's ignoring the Supreme Court order. Tell me when Joe Biden did that, ever, or any other president that you can think of in our lifetime.
Which one are you speaking of?
What do you mean, which one am I speaking of?
Are you talking about the deportation?
The only Supreme Court order that is 9-0 has been that he had to facilitate the return of Abrego Garcia to the United States because he did not have received due process, which everyone is granted in this country via the Constitution.
Yeah, I think that they're using another. I do agree with you that the amendment does. I do think that some people are not understanding that is true. That it does actually. They think it's just for citizens, and I am in agreement that it is for everybody.
It is.
It is
because it says all persons.
I agree with you on that.
Then why is he not doing? Then why is he violating the Constitution? Or why is he violating? Well, he is violating the Constitution by violating this man's rights. And did you know that 90% of the people that were sent to CCOT, which basically is just a modern day Auschwitz, because it is a camp that even the president of El Salvador said no one leaves alive. So they basically have sent people to a concentration camp in another country where there's no oversight and no one can check on their condition. No one can see if they're being treated humanely. That is disgusting, and that is un-American, and you know it.
Well, I do believe that when Biden was in office, there was a lot of disgusting things that he did as well.
Like what? With specificity, please.
Well, for one, he was obviously in cognitive decline.
Okay, how is that a violation of the Constitution or of someone's rights?
Okay, I'm not necessarily talking about the Constitution. I'm talking about.
I am talking about the Constitution. I'm talking about the laws. The Constitution is the law of the land.
He actually politically went after his opponent.
No, he did not. No. Can you provide me proof? Can you provide me proof, please?
Well, I mean, it was so obvious.
No. Merrick Garland, he told Merrick Garland, he said, I will let you do what you want. I'm angry. I think Joe Biden should never have picked Merrick Garland, because if he would have picked anyone but Merrick Garland, Donald J. Trump would be sitting in prison right now and he would not be president, because they drug their feet on prosecuting him. They didn't prosecute him fast enough. They didn't prosecute anything that a normal prosecutor would have done. Merrick Garland drug his fucking feet. And I think he was a terrible pick for an attorney general, because anybody else would have went after him and prosecuted him a lot faster. And so Joe Biden definitely did not weaponize the Department of Justice. If he would have, then he would have made sure that was expedited right away. If Joe Biden is Sleepy Joe and in cognitive decline, how is he suddenly a mastermind also of going after his political enemies? It doesn't make logical sense.
I don't really think Joe Biden was running the country. And
that is your opinion. You're not a doctor.
No. There's whistleblowers coming out left and right.
No. Are they doctors? Are they doctors? Are they doctors?
They're the people that
Are they doctors? There's a difference between some being old.
No.
And being.
My dad died of dementia.
And that's not how Joe Biden would not have been able to go on the stage and give a 90-minute presentation about NATO and world affairs all over the world for 90 straight minutes without even skipping a beat. Basically, he gave a master class. You will not speak over me. Thank you. He gave a master class on foreign policy for 90 straight minutes right after the debate with Trump that he tanked. Okay? That's not dementia. That's not how dementia works. Nor Alzheimer's. Old age is what makes that happen, not dementia or Alzheimer's. And he still has never been diagnosed with that by anyone. So stop it. Joe Biden was one of the most consequential presidents that we've had in our lifetimes. You can laugh all you want. You can say that's not true all you want. But he had over 400 pieces of legislation passed, which was more than any president since FDR. So before you were born and before I was born, that's how much he did for the American people. And you guys wanted to just continuously disparage him about his cognitive abilities and all that stuff that you don't even know what he got done for this country. He got the infrastructure package. He got the PACT Act, which is the largest expansion of veteran benefits in decades. He got a lot accomplished. Okay. And you guys don't want to see it because all you want to revert to is that he was cognitively declined. You're not saying that about Trump right now, who's talking about sharks and batteries being the solution to immigration, and that Mercedes is his wife, and that, Kristi Noem, or what's her face? Nikki Haley was the Speaker of the House. I mean, the dude's all over the fucking place. You guys are saying he's in cognitive decline, and he's worse. All he was diagnosed with was cancer.
Okay, well, we can agree to disagree.
And everything I just told you was factual. I didn't give you a single opinion.
Well,
you're giving me your feelings and your opinions.
No.
Yes, you are. Everything I just told you was factual. And you're like, well, I don't think so. It's obvious he was in decline. It was obvious. No, it's not.
Well, I watched my dad die.
He was old.
I know a lot of old And I also watched my dad in the first stages, and he could stand up and talk for a while in the first stages, but as time went on,
and he's no longer in office. So even if that were true, even though it's not, because nobody diagnosed him that could diagnose him. No one. You're an armchair doctor who thinks just because your dad had it, it's just not factually true. You're going on feelings. You feel like he had it. You feel like he had those things.
okay, can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, because we can go off that, I guess.
Great.
But why is everybody so angry?
Because the president of the United States is violating the Constitution. He's kidnapping people off the streets, human trafficking to other countries and putting them in concentration camps, or sending them to third world countries like Sudan, Sudan, where they don't belong. Deportation is a legal process. Kidnapping people off the street and sending them to concentration camps out of the country and zip tying children in handcuffs is not deportation. We're angry because he is ignoring the courts. Congress has abdicated their responsibility to hold him accountable. He's making himself an authoritarian dictator, because if you have no checks and balances, and we have checks and balances, but he's ignoring them. That's why we're angry, because he's taking us into a fascist dictatorship and people are losing human rights. We have every single reason to be angry, and you should be too.
But I guess I think of it like this. Like, I didn't like the way that America was going when Biden's administration.
Don't talk about Biden. He's out of office. He's a private citizen.
I said we were angry. I was angry the way that America was going, but I didn't.
But why? What did Joe Biden do that made America so bad? Were people losing their human rights? Were people being disappeared off the streets and sent to concentration camps? What did Biden do that was so egregious that's even comparable to what this fucknut's doing?
Well, you're not going to agree because you're set.
I want factual. No, I want facts. I don't want your feelings about it. What specifically did he do that is akin to what Donald J. Trump is doing right now?
Well, he killed inflation. He printed.
How?
That had nothing to do with Joe Biden.
The whole world went under inflation at the same time. How is that his fault?
It wouldn't have mattered if Trump would have won or Biden. It wouldn't have mattered. That inflation was coming due to C-19. That was worldwide inflation. I want you to please explain to me how the American president can stop worldwide inflation.
Well, they cannot print money, and that was how
Donald J. Trump. Okay, hold on real quick. Donald Trump he spent 2 times more money than Joe Biden did. So did Donald Trump cause the inflation because he printed twice as much money as Joe Biden?
That's not what created it.
I know. I'm just saying by her logic. If it was printing money, then Donald Trump would have to be, because he spent $8 trillion when he was in office. Joe Biden spent 4. So he spent double. So is Joe Biden or is Donald Trump responsible if it's about printing money?
Well, that was part of it, but I didn't get locked up in my.
You're not being intellectually honest. You're not being genuine at all.
No, you're trying. What you're using is Fox talking points.
Exactly.
Scare the hell out of you, liar.
Don't call me a liar.
Absolutely, I'll call you a liar because I know damn well where those talking points come from.
No, I actually watch Newsmax.
That's even worse.
Fox News on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they do is lie. My parents watch that too, and they're just as brainwashed as you are.
Let's go from fake news to faker news.
What? And you guys are watching CNN?
No.
No, we don't. I actually read my stories.
I do too.
I actually look at Congress and read what they've put out.
I've watched.
I actually read court cases. I actually do economic studies from economists. Okay, that tell us where things came from. It is not that I get very little from the news.
Me too.
Well, you guys are just so smart.
AP, Reuters, NPR. You go to neutral sources that just tell you the story and don't give you the opinion. They don't give you their bias. They just tell you what the story is. That's why you go to media. How did I just get bananaed? I just got bananaed. Let me submit an appeal. Here we are talking about actual factual information. We're giving out factual information. I get the week ban, a week.
Get your hand.
A week, a week. I get banned for an entire week for misinformation when we're trying to give her the correct information. Unbelievable. Someone was in their feelings. We were trying to give her the factual information that Donald Trump spent $8 trillion, Joe Biden spent $4 trillion. So if it was printing money, then it would have been Donald Trump's fault. That just sucks. I hate that. I was checking her misinformation and trying to say what actually is happening. Hopefully I win. Hopefully I win my appeal. If not, I'll get my agent on it. Just so stupid. I doubt it was because of Newsmax. I mean, I don't know. They don't ever tell you why, ever. Even when you appeal, lose the appeal, win the appeal, they still never tell you. They don't tell you who reported it or what was wrong or what you said that was wrong. So I don't ever know. It's always just a guess. It's always just a guess. If you're reporting, you need to make sure you go to that person's account and report. Right, I know. That's what happens too, I think. Oh, my appeal was not approved. A fucking week. This is crazy. I will go my backup, but I have to send it to Ari first. That's so stupid. Like literally, I think that's the one that bothers me the most is when I get dinged for misinformation because I have started my entire live. The whole reason why I started doing lives was to combat misinformation and disinformation, and it just sucks. Just pisses me off because I try to give all factual information. They come up here talking dumb shit. Ugh. I hate that. Makes me so mad. All right, I guess I know. I that makes me so mad. That's why I try to shut it down. That's why I try to shut down misinformation for that exact reason. Hopefully, I win the appeal.
Hey, you've been scrolling for a while.
Oh, I hate that. And then I get.
I was like, everyone going to Johnny's live. Yeah, it's like, Johnny's always good.
All right, I'm going up on my 2.0. Still makes me mad though. Yep, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick so I don't have to so I don't have to step away again. But I'm gonna go up on my 2.0 account here in just a second. I'm gonna run to the restroom and then I'll go up on my 2.0 account. I got a week ban. Yep, got banned for a week for misinformation. When I was trying to correct the woman's misinformation, like I was trying to tell her, no, that's not what happened, blah 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 blah, and then I got a ban for misinformation for correcting her misinformation. Make it make sense. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. Hi, Nisi. I'm going to go to the restroom, and then I'm going to go up on my 2.0. I already have it ready to go up here. I just have to hit go live when I come back, so I'm going to just run to the bathroom real quick. Oops. All right. I'm back. All right, I'm going up on my 2.0 account. I just hit live, so hopefully you'll get notified if you're following my backup. Hello. I got a 7-day timeout. I have no idea who reported me. It doesn't tell me. I never know. Could have been somebody in the audience who just didn't like what I was saying. Could have been her. Could have been somebody going by. Who knows? We don't know. For misinformation of all things, which I was trying to combat her misinformation. I'm sending it to my agent to start working, see if she can get it overturned. But otherwise, I'll be back on this account. I'll be on my 2.0 for the next 7 days, unless I can get it reversed. I have my my agent, my representative, who's going to be working on trying to get that reversed. All right, everybody, thank you for tapping. Let's, green is her color, isn't it? I know, bae. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the gas request. Everybody else, just keep tapping that screen. I'll be on my 2.0 for the next 7 days unless I get it reversed. My agent's going to be working on it. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, you're going to hit the guest request and come on up. Everybody else, just keep on tapping the screen for me. I'm going to bring up my 3.0 account as my backup. Make sure you guys are following my 3.0 account because, well, as you know, we can be in the middle of the live and boop, I'm gone. All right, this is my Diavatalks 3.0 account, so make sure you're on the screen. Make sure you're following it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. That just makes me mad. Just makes me angry. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We are on my 2.0 account for the next 7 days, unless I get it reversed, but my agents will be working on it. Yeah, they big mad. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I don't know why he just has ego rallies. Narcissists have to have a constant supply of praise, and so if he's not getting it, he holds rallies. He just holds rallies. Narcissists have to have a supply. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We should be hitting the For You page any second now. So if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. If you voted for the Taco Bell, come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing the live. This is my backup account, my 2.0, so I don't have as many followers on this account. Make sure you're following my 3.0 account down below. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cindy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, that Taco Bell needs to be a lot thicker. A whole lot thicker. 7 days, an entire fucking week, which is over punishment, I think. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. Taco Bell Grande. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Taco Bell Grande. Absolutely. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Misinformation of all things. When I was trying to correct her misinformation, I was trying to correct her misinformation. So that tracks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. that's what I said on my last live before I got bananaed. Taco Bell does not capitalize on doing a Cheeto taco instead of the Dorito taco. Do a Cheeto taco with chicken. They are missing out on a marketing opportunity. All right, I am sending. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. There's almost 400 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here. If you're not following my 3.0 account, make sure you follow my 3.0 account below. Oh, yeah. Well, you could tell Elon Musk was on something the whole time. Every time he was like jumping across stages and acting a fool. Like I could have told you there was something going on with Elon Musk. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. If you voted for the Taco Bell, let's do this one. Real quick. Let's do this one. Where is it? Let's do this one. Time we find out who the chicken really is. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids. Them damn pesky kids. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And I love the makeup line takes me out. That man does not know how to blend. My nose is so red. I don't know why. If you voted for Trump, come on up. Let's talk. It's like he's got like this weird, like he doesn't blend into his hairline. Like he just stops right here. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Blend, bitch. Whoever does his makeup needs to be fired. It's so bad. Oh, yeah. Remember Hope Hicks said he doesn't like to wear a mask because it smears his makeup. Nick, why don't you come up? Let's talk. Just saying Trump over and over again is not really doing it. I mean, you're just gonna get yourself muted from the chat. Melania's not around to do his makeup anymore. Come on, Nick. Okay, you're just annoying. And there goes your First Amendment rights on my life. Bye. 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 The only way you can... Uh-oh, somebody just unmuted him. Y'all, I already muted him. You're going to have to go back and mute him again. There you go. Like, ever heard of a blending brush, bitch? Taco man. I want to be a taco man. Taco man. Doesn't he like the Village People, right? Yeah. Taco man. I want to be a taco man. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Thank you. Thank you for the belated birthday. Thank you. Have I looked in the mirror? Yes. I look in the mirror every single day. Every single day. What a beautiful fucking queen I am. Somebody call Randy Rainbow, right? I want to be a taco man. Taco man. I wanna be a taco man. Yes, Bill. I should make a video singing that. Taco man. Maybe I should get a taco hat. Maybe I'll look at my local Five Below and see if they have like a taco hat. I know the nearby Mexican restaurant has one. Maybe I'll ask them if I can borrow it. Taco man. I wanna be a taco man. Look where I went today. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Taco man. That's too much fun. That's what I said. If Taco Bell doesn't come with a Cheeto taco shell with chicken on the inside, they have missed an opportunity. I got the Mexican pizza. I got the Mexican pizza. I don't no Baja Blast. No. They got me, Val. They did. They did. For a whole fucking week. I got Ari working on it though. My agent's working on it to see if we can get it reversed. So hopefully they'll see that I wasn't spreading misinformation. She was, and we were trying to correct her. Yeah, just like the Doritos Locos taco, but have it made out of Cheetos. Misinformation, Val. Misinformation. They probably couldn't call it a Trump taco because then he would sue them because, he's a branding, dude. But you could call it the Cheeto Dustic McFuck Nugget taco. Come on, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, she was spreading misinformation, not me. Me and Val were trying to counteract it. Crump taco. A crump taco. El Presidente taco. The tariff taco. Yes, the tariff taco. The felon special. Oh, it just started raining again. It's been like storming on and off all day. Los Loco Taco. Yeah, that would work too. Come on, Trump voters. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I know they're in here. There's almost 500 people here, and there's not a single Trump supporter in here. Make it 86. Un poquito taco. Oh, you guys are so funny. It is raining again. Again. The Chico Taco. The Chico Taco. With an orange creamsicle for dessert. They should do a Baja Blast of orange creamsicle. Enchilada. Enchilada. Huh?
The tariff taco was half a taco.
Right, you get a half a taco.
You get half a taco.
Oh my God. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, my nose for some reason is so... Taco served in a corn husk. 34 felony quesadilla.
No, the felon taco is you pull up, you pay for your taco, but you get nothing.
You don't get anything.
You just get the bag.
They call you and take it back. Did you see this one? Hold on. Is Electric Gal Shar here? Electric Gal, let me know if you're here. Hold on. Air Force One is being called the Panda Express due to the orange chicken on board.
Okay, that one's gonna. I'm gonna remember that. That's gonna stick. Did you hear the latest on the plane?
He doesn't. Well, he said it's too big now, right?
No.
Oh, I heard it. I was watched something. He said it's too big.
Is that his excuse after Kandahar came out and said no, we didn't gift it to him?
He asked for it. Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request coming up. Air Force One is being called the Panda Express due to the orange chicken on board. The felon be smelling taco. Sears, why don't you request up? You love Donald Trump. Why don't you come up here and talk about your Lord and Savior, Donald J. Trump?
Somebody wrote something in the comments. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. Just call it the diaper shard taco.
Diaper shard taco. The diaper shard taco. Oh yeah, baby. A diaper shaped bean burrito.
Hey, that's actually fitting.
Right? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. The dumb charcuterie board. Extra cheesy. Oh! If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the request. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the request. Renee was insufferable, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Oh my god, tangerine taco. She had a lot of feelings. Well, that's your opinion. I'm like, everything I just told you was an actual fact. There wasn't a single opinion in there. She was lactose intolerant. Soggy bottom taco.
Oh my.
Oh, mushroom taco.
Sad part about that is Taco Bell wouldn't have to change anything.
Oh my god. That's too much. That's too much fun. Soggy bottom. You love soggy tacos. Biden's airplane was called Sleepy Hollow. Oh my god, good one. Did you come up with that one all by yourself? Did you come up with that one all by yourself? Cheeto chicken gordita. Oh my god. Dictator tots. At least Parker and Dean are intellectual. We're intellectual too. Right now it's called having fun, Andres. We're intellectual too. There's no Trump supporters up here for us to have an intellectual conversation with. So we're having fun. It's called fun. You should try it sometime.
You can come up here.
Come on up, Andre. You can come up and talk to me, and I'll talk on an intellectual level for you. I'll stop having fun. Of course you're good, because you're a chicken, just like Donald Trump.
No, they're just angry.
Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. Now you're muted from the comment section. Now you can only come up and talk to me.
It's like I said, they're just angry. It's hard to defend what's going on, right? So.
I mean, I would have a hard time defending it. Of course he's having a rally. He has to have ego rallies every once in a while because his narcissism needs to have praise and he needs some attention and his supply has run out. So he needs to refuel his narcissistic demands for attention.
The AI meme of the taco trucks all the way around the White House was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
But the worst part of this is everything here is tied to Taco Bell. So fun.
Taco Bell. Y'all know I had some fun today making these, right? Right? They love me. They really love me. Yes, I'm on my backup account. Unless I get it, my agent's working on getting it reversed, but otherwise I'll be on my backup account for the next 7 fucking days. Which is why I added more stickers. So if people wanted to subscribe over here, you have some stickers to play with. Since sometimes I get a week timeouts, that way you guys can do something. So if you want to subscribe over here, you can. Hold on, let me get for less than a cup of coffee a month, you can support your favorite live creators.
Okay, that was good, actually. No, we're tied into the ASPCA. I got it.
Yep. For less than a cup of coffee a month, you can support your favorite live creators. I'm short on cash, but I can donate 10 tacos to your cause. Taco man. I wanna be a taco man. Taco man. Or it could be even Nacho man. Mama, thank you for subscribing. Mama Sanchez, thank you. Oh my God. If there are any Trump supporters in here, like anyone, Bueller. In the arms of a taco.
Hey, I may just put a taco sticker on the back of my car. I don't put bumper stickers on.
I don't either, but absolutely a taco. Oh. Oh my God.
That shit is gonna stick.
And he hates it. He is so mad. He is so mad. Did you see when the reporter asked him about the taco and he's like, what? Oh, I don't check it out. He was so angry. He was so angry. He was so angry.
Eagly man, that's good.
Oh my God.
I love it when you can use his own words against me.
Bigly mad. He was bigly mad. He was really. Max. Oh, who sent subscriptions? I missed it. Can somebody tell me in the comment section who sent the subscriptions? Please. Because I would like to say thank you. Whoever sent the subscriptions. You to Max. Mandolin, thank you. Thank you so much, Mandolin. That reporter needs a raise, right? She was at least courageous. None of the other mainstream media will ask him any questions of any substance. He does look like his mom, doesn't he? Oh, Mama Sanchez sent 5 subscriptions. Thank you so much. Yay. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. Let's chitty chat. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Sound a
Taco,
little tune on the back of
taco man. I wanna be a taco man. Taco man. Oh. Hi, Antifa.
Diava,
Hey.
I need you to quit singing because I need you to hear me. I didn't get a chance to personally, even though I was in the box and all that good stuff, I wanted to wish your beautiful self a happy birthday, and I hope you had an amazing day.
I sang.
See, Val sang to me yesterday.
I'm not talking about.
Oh,
I'm not talking about right now because I'm coming after Val. Just so you know.
I know it's coming.
I'm coming after him. Val is not my buddy right now. He's in timeout for at least another 24 hours. What's going on, Val?
Thank you. I had a wonderful birthday. We did a whole. Oh, it was cute.
Nutty was trying to be extra handsome, so I extra handsome that out of the box.
So it was funny because Jessica called me and she's like, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't come back because I had to get my daughter off the bus." And she's like, "Why did you just leave?" I'm like, "I didn't." I said, "Your buddy Val's dropped me." And she was like, "Oh shit." I was surprised too because Val doesn't drop people. Well, he doesn't drop me.
That was funny.
Listen, you when you get on the road, man. When you get on the road, you have tunnel vision. When you get on, what happened? Did your live get recorded or something?
I got a 7-day timeout. Yep.
You were speaking the truth.
Apparently.
The
problem on TikTok.
Is it? Oh, I'm breaking up. Hold on.
Oh, she froze.
Yeah, she's froze.
Yep, I froze for a second. Yep. Okay, I'm back.
She froze again.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, yeah, I froze for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, you're back. Yeah.
Okay. What'd I miss?
Hey, but I warned Nutty. No, I was just going to tell Nutty. I did warn you.
You know what? Don't listen. Don't make me come through the phone. That's all I gotta say. Because I never thought that I would put Val on my shit list.
Yeah, when I get up.
The guest that you had up there, what angers me, and I felt the reason why your passion, because it's always I felt they never come with proof. They
right.
never, and we give them proof as to what Donald is doing, and then when you ask the simple question, I need you to be specific about what Joe Biden did. I need to see factual statements, not your feelings. They're like, what did she say? Well, I could see it.
She's like, my dad had dementia. I'm like, that's so? You know, she's like, well, my dad had dementia and I watched him. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me where he's ever been diagnosed? Anything at all. Like anything. They don't ever have any factual anything. It's frustrating as hell.
And I was salivating, waiting for an answer when you asked her, what was it about the Biden-Harris administration that she didn't like so much? Because, again, you said the same thing I've been saying. He's been the most consequential president since FDR. With all the legislation he's passed. Like, what part of Joe Biden's administration was so god-awful that you think what's going on right now is so great?
He pulled us out of a hellhole. Literally.
Literally, we were going into a recession. which is why a week before, like a week before the election, there was like an article that came out that said that like Biden's economy was the envy of the world. I almost put this up. Hold on. I had this one. I was too caught up in the conversation. I almost put this up. Chips and Science Act, American Rescue Plan, Inflation Reduction Act, Child Tax Credit, PACT Act, Bipartisan Infrastructure Bill, not to mention the anti-lynching, the Emmett Till anti-lynching bill, which why we didn't have an anti-lynching bill in this country until like 2022 is beyond me. And then you got, he works for the greater grift. Like he hasn't done nothing. He's done nothing. And she's like, I don't watch Fox News. I watch Newsmax.
That is a funny caricature, but it's so true. It's so on point. It's so on point.
I know.
So when I was on Zeus's live this morning, someone brought this up. I still haven't found what I'm looking for, because I like to fact check stuff. But what I heard, if it's true, I'm not surprised, but my jaw has dropped that Qatar did not offer this
Yes.
plane.
No, that is true.
It is true. He asked him for it.
The Washington
It is.
Post.
So it is true.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And again, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised in the sense that why didn't you all just say that? Tell us that, because if he's sitting there lying in your faces, tell us.
And that was reported by a right-wing rag.
Yeah, the Washington Post.
The Washington Post. There's a whole long story how Qatar came out and said, we didn't give him the plane. He requested it.
Yep. And when they...
So now the question is, what are they getting in return for this plane?
Correct. And also,
because no nation is just going to give over $400 million.
Nope. And that's why I felt so bad when the
United States.
I felt so bad when the South African president was in the White House and they were like lying to him about the pictures from the Congo and the crosses and the grave sites and all this garbage. And the president was like, "I'm sorry, I don't have a plane to give you."
Oh,
Did you see? Have you seen the video somebody put together of him debating himself?
No.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my Lord! So what they did is a time lapse from back when he was running for president and now with this airplane. And he specifically, back when he was running, talking about it, I guess it was in a debate, talking about how you shouldn't have taken the money from Qatar. You should have just given it back. You don't take money from countries like that. And then he cuts to him talking about, well, who's going to say no to a plane from Qatar? I mean, but it's a whole thing of him debating back and forth with himself.
Oh my God.
It's so wonderful.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm gonna drop down in the comments because
Okay.
I know for a fact with you and with Val, they're really not gonna come in if I'm here as well. So I do want your Trump support to come up.
Come on now. You don't think they can handle two constitutionalists on the panel?
Listen, you know what? I almost went to my Zeus nutty. Keep it clean.
And then I have the actual pocket constitutions. I'll whip this bitch out and read it to them, and they get really, really mad about that. They're like, "Well, I don't agree with that." I'm like, "You don't agree with the Constitution?"
That's not the one that came out of the Trump Bible, so that's not the real one.
Oh, that's not the real. Then they run into me and Nutty and Zeus's live this morning. So now you have two people that have taken actually theology in their lifetime.
Yeah. So Val, you know, really, cooks my grits. They're and that's self-proclaimed Christians.
Oh, same.
Because I'm both.
Yeah.
I'm not black. Let me make that clear. Not black, but I'm black. can't stand a black Trump supporter because they're just ignorant beyond ignorant. And I can't stand people who call themselves Christians, but yet they love a God that they can't see, but don't love their neighbor to what the scripture says.
Correct. I say that all the time, And so for me, it's the Christians too. But my second one isn't Blaga because obviously I'm not black. I'm Envelopian. But it's women for Trump just grind my ass. I can't stand women for Trump. It's just. Ugh.
I get it. And Val, you just hate everybody because you got the worst one of all, white men.
Right?
So, Val, you got a lot of work to do. You got a lot of work to do.
60%, man, I'm a man.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot more.
I'm dropping in the comments.
Thanks, Maddie. Yeah, it's the women who just, the women for Trump just make me bleh.
Oh, same thing. Makes me.
Like literally, we're second class citizens. Like literally made us second class citizens. You're like, yeah, I love Trump. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yuck. Andrea, hello.
Hi, Diava. How are you today?
I am good. I'm still riding high from yesterday.
That was such a great day yesterday.
It was.
You did so well.
She really did. And I was hoping Electric Gal Shar would be here. Hopefully I'll see her later. But she sent me money specifically to buy a birthday cake because I said I didn't have a birthday cake yesterday. And I was just saying that because, well, there's nobody to buy me a birthday cake. Because my estranged husband ain't going to do shit. So I ordered myself and had a cake delivered to my house. So I took a picture.
That a nice cream cake?
It wasn't.
Oh, it looks wonderful.
I know. It was. I mean, it was just it was a little cake, whatever. But I took a picture because I wanted to show that it was sprinkled, so I got it from the side. But I ordered a cake, and we've been eating cake, and so I wanted to specifically make sure that she saw that I did buy my cake, especially if like if somebody gives me money for something specific, like if they're like, here's some money, go get yourself I would feel bad using that money for something else. Because they gave it to me specifically. And so I did. I ordered a cake and I had it delivered to the house. And Abe has been eating on it ever since. because she
Well, that's what happens when you've got little sugar fiends in the house.
Absolutely.
You're going to get a little and they're going to get a lot.
Exactly. And that's
Is
okay.
it a red velvet or chocolate cake?
It was just vanilla.
Oh, it's all vanilla.
It's all vanilla.
Oh, how lovely. Good for you. Well, happy birthday again.
Thank you.
I wanted to come up and ask you both for your opinions. I'm going to piggyback on Nutty's statement. This stupid plane. Now that we have confirmation that he has asked for it, and he's been in the presidency when he asked for it, what happens now?
Well,
Because
see, if we had a Department of Justice that was real,
Correct.
we would actually charge him because that's bribery.
That's 100% bribery.
So are we looking at nothing happening with this?
Yes.
I don't know how that, it would have to be a lawsuit from a state or another, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That pushes through into the courts and stuff like that. But this Department of Justice ain't going to do anything.
They're not going to do anything.
Not at all. Okay.
Yeah. And it's sad. I mean, yeah.
So even if somebody from a state brings up charges up against him, do you think that Pam Bondi is just going to squash that?
I don't know that she could at that point.
Right, because it would be state, not federal.
Okay.
Because she is actually part of the executive branch.
Correct.
And that would be coming through the judicial branch.
Right.
Okay, so there's a very good possibility that a blue state may come up with charges up against him.
It'd probably be several states.
It would yeah.
That would have to work.
I think that it would be like with these the tariffs. It was individual states and governors that were suing because of the impact of the tariffs we're going to have on their state. That's how they got the court. Or that's what they argued in front of the court, which is why they ruled that the tariffs were unconstitutional and illegal. Now, I do understand that they let the tariffs stand for now, like put a pause on it while they review for the appeal. But do you know what the Trump administration promised in order for them to do that stay? Have you heard?
No, I've been out of the loop all day. That's why I wanted to come up and ask your opinions on these things.
Now, Trump may not know this. He may have found out about it himself today. But his attorneys, whoever was arguing this case, said that if the appeal if the appeal is upheld and the tariffs are considered unconstitutional and illegal, that the Trump administration will refund every single penny to every state or business that got tariffed during this time. Because they had to be able to show that the side would be made whole should it be upheld. So they agreed, and he said, and it's in writing. So he said that he will refund every single penny that people have paid in tariffs. He's been bragging, I brought in billions of dollars, and every single one of that's going to have to be refunded.
It'll all go back to those states.
It'll all go back to those businesses. It's in writing. It's in writing. They didn't just say it in court. They wrote it.
Because you have to be able to show when you appeal something like this that you can pay reparations if you lose.
If you lose, correct.
Well, I mean, he's already gone against the Supreme Court on their ruling, so I don't see why he would follow this.
This one's going to be a little sticky on it, though. So, this is a little different because it's his attorneys and him that put it in writing. So they've got that in the court, and the appeals court is giving them till the 9th.
Yep. Which is like next Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, that's promising. I mean,
yeah.
After all the problems that Musk has caused, he just came in to delete everything, all of the inside things that were looking into his businesses, and now that he got that done, he's running away. So anything that can be done against the administration is plus in my book.
Well, I went and looked at the 92-page decision from the 3-panel court, and I don't see how he gets out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because there's something I didn't know. I actually didn't know this. So one of the problems is that yes, he has discretion to put tariffs, but he can't move them over 50% of what the tariff actually is at the moment. So the tariff was 20%, and he's the one that moved it. That was the tariff that he came into office with, and he had moved that in his first administration. So the most he could move the tariff up or down is 10%.
10%.
Okay. Well, hopefully that will hold, and he'll be held accountable for something. I was just more curious about this damn plane thing because it is downright a bribe right now.
Oh yeah.
It's absolute bribery right now. You were correct.
That is true.
And he's got to be held accountable with that, and how we can go about making sure that he is held accountable for that is my biggest question.
That's what the courts are for. But this is going to be a process because we're dealing with a crooked DOJ and a crooked FBI.
And so now that plane just sits.
Yeah.
Well, it was going to be sitting until 2019, until 2029 anyway. They said in order to retrofit it, it was going to be sitting there for a long ass time. So.
Well, Qatar, I guarantee you, is in no hurry to get it back and place storage on it again.
No, because they were trying to offload it to begin with. They were trying to sell it and get rid of it. Nobody wanted it because the amount of money it cost to fly it every single time and to store it, basically.
Absolutely, yeah. They've been trying to unload that for years,
and nobody wanted it. And this dumbass. So when he asked for it, they're like, "Okay."
I mean, even if he had the opportunity to use it right now, let's say legally, he absolutely can't because, from my understanding, it can't be
Correct.
Have the capability.
There's a ton of things you'd have to, and Boeing's come out and stated it. They'd have to rip the plane down to nothing and basically start over, because the superstructure, which is basically the frame of the plane, that is different on Air Force One than it is any other Boeing 747.
Right.
So you'd have to tear the plane all the way down to the superstructure, add everything that makes it Air Force One, and then rebuild it. The two planes that are being built now would actually be done before this thing was even done.
Absolutely, and then we'd have 3 Air Force Ones, which makes 0 sense. We've already paid for the 2 that are being built. They're
Right.
paid for. So there is absolutely no use and no cost to taxpayers. From my understanding, again, from the research I've done, it's now over $1 billion to retrofit it.
Right, and one of the things that have held Air Force One, the new Air Force Ones, up is because of the pace of technology. They keep adding new technology, which changes to the design platform of the plane.
Right. And I'm not saying that a new Air Force One isn't needed. It is needed.
Oh, yes,
I'll grant that.
this one a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's over 35 years old. But at the same time, I mean, this has already been going on. When was that contract? 2018?
Yeah, I think it was 2018.
2018. So he can wait.
He just so he's like, it's old and it's embarrassing that I have to get on this old ass plane and
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just vanity.
Yep.
But
which is why everything's so gaudy and gold.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, the way it looks right now, it's definitely him. So gross and gaudy. Anyways, all right. I'll let you go ahead and drop me down. I appreciate your guys' time.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Andrew.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Oh, sorry. You're most welcome. Thank you. And thank you again for all the subs you did yesterday. You were like the sub queen. Tacky taco plane.
Hi guys.
Hi, Antonia. How are you?
Good. Always watching, listening. Sometimes I can't always contribute because of work, but I don't know if you guys saw this morning, or was it last night, where they invalidated 6,800 J1 visas for residents. So that's, soon-to-be doctors that are independently on their own. People aren't paying enough attention to it. It's going to devastate healthcare. So people know how stuff works, but
actually got shut down by the courts.
Oh, it did get shut down.
Yeah, that's in the courts.
Okay, I did not see that. I was like, that is going to devastate healthcare, especially since those residents, international doctors usually take specialties our doctors here don't want, like internal medicine, family medicine, psychiatry. I did not see that it got struck down, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, the courts have it under control. I mean, because constitutionally you can't do it. So that's where that's going to go. It's going to go through the court system, and it'll get shut down.
All right, I was busy today. I did not see that.
Yeah, I think it actually happened the same day. He announced it.
Okay.
It's like they were prepared for
They were prepared, yep.
All right. Well, thank you for updating me on that, because I didn't catch that. I was...
I know what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to create more HB1 visas for the South Africans.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing what you guys are doing, because you guys keep educating people that watch Newsmax.
Thank you.
Like she picked something better when she said that. I don't watch Fox News. I watch Newsmax.
I watch Newsmax. I'm like, oh, that's so much fucking better.
All they do is regurgitate the same conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any facts. It's just conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory. Don't say
It's
that they go
feelings.
against themselves.
It's just feelings. It's all feelings. She's like, well, I felt like that Joe Biden had, I'm like, you're not a doctor. No matter what you feel.
Today, it sounded perfectly fine.
Exactly. I know.
I mean, how does she feel about the Republican senator in Iowa saying, oh, we don't care about SNAP benefits and Medicare. We're all going to die.
Yep, Joni Ernst.
Wow.
She was doing a town hall last night, I believe it was last night, and people are like, they're like, people only people that aren't entitled to Medicaid are going to lose their Medicaid. And they're like, people in the audience were screaming, people are going to die. And Joni Ernst says, well, we're all going to die one day. Literally, that was her response.
People don't understand, even if they cut Medicaid, it's still going to overwhelm the healthcare system and cause people with private insurance is all going to go up. You have to somehow make up for that loss.
I know.
So even if you're not on Medicaid, it's still going to affect you. And why do you want somebody to die from a simple infection that a script of penicillin can solve?
Yeah, I think it's Dr. Rick. You know who Dr. Rick is? I think that's his name. On TikTok, he went on a rant about that this morning.
I mean, it's sick. It's really sick, in my opinion. Like they're sick.
Okay. It's sick, and they don't know how stuff works. It's all intertwined. Medicaid and Medicare help subsidize hospitals and clinics that allow for private insurance patients to be seen. It's all subsidized. So if they lose that, you think waiting, 6 to 7 months to see your primary care doctor is too long? Have fun. You'll be waiting a year and a half to get in.
Exactly. Well, thanks for coming up. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys keep doing what you're doing.
You too. Thank you. Was it Dr. Eric?
Yeah, I think it was Dr. Eric.
He's the hospitalist that's been on for a long time, talking about when C-19, talking about all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, Dr. Eric is great. And he's pissed.
Oh, he went on.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Boxer Mom. Were you not ready? She's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, no. I about face planted.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my sister was like, she was going in and anyway, I got clipped. But anyhow, how are y'all doing?
Good. I mean, as good as can be with, the world burning around us.
I just want to, I don't know about y'all, but I just wake up every day hoping.
Oh, dude, there's going to be one obituary that the entire world is going to be happy to read. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Taco Trump.
Okay.
This is going to be good.
This is going to be good.
The same as taco trucks at home.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be good.
I'll make it better than this. But
Okay.
yeah, here we go. This is what I could come up with. So, ladies and gentlemen, gather around for the soggiest, saddest combo meal in American history. Taco. Trump always chickens out. New from the Magomet drive-thru where the policies are half-baked and the chicken is always him. This man yelled tariffs like he was summoning a dragon and then backed off like someone offered him a book. He acts like he's going to fight world leaders when in reality, he folds faster than a lawn chair at a Cracker Barrel family reunion. He's out here threatening China with economic Armageddon like, we're going to slap them with 5,000% tariffs. But the second they flex back, he squealed like a Roomba trapped under a couch cushion. Sir, you could negotiate your way out of a taco.
What?
Hostage negotiation. Hold on. Sorry, that was my line. Sir, you could negotiate your way out of a Taco Bell drive-thru with the exact change in a hostage negotiator. You're not a tactician. You're a Cheeto-scented tax fraud with a fear of commitment and a weird fetish for flags. Let's be honest. This man's entire trade strategy comes from fortune cookies he misread. He said, we're going to win so much. We'd be tired of winning. And instead, we lost trade deals, allies, elections, and brain cells. You can't even spell tariff without if. So, which is how he starts every policy. If they're nice to me, if they buy our corn, if I don't get scared, run home and cry into Ivanka's decorative throw pillows. Trump always chickens out is definitely a new slogan that needs to stand. It's a diagnosis, actually. Wall Street didn't call him Taco because he spicy. They call him Taco because he's all shell, no meat, a puddle of sour cream when things get hot. He picks terror fights like a drunk raccoon in a Walmart parking lot, snarling, flailing, knocking over cans, and then scurrying into the bushes when someone turns on a flashlight. The only thing this man ever hit hard was the Diet Coke button. And you MAGA folks call this a businessman? That's not a businessman. That's a cartoon scammer cosplaying as a dictator in between arraignments. He has an idea of economics is screaming jobs while factories get repoed like his casinos. He bankrupt a state brand, a vodka, a university, a country. And that country would be the United States. And somehow still got y'all to think tariffs were flags. You got played harder than a Walmart Bluetooth speaker at a monster truck wrap. Excuse me. Trump's taco energy is eternal. He's the only guy who threatens international trade, then apologizes with a Sharpie map and a cheeseburger. The only man who could bankrupt America's moral standing while blaming Canada for being too polite about it. The one person in history who made tariffs look like a middle school breakup. He's not a strong man. He's a soggy, pizza roll that screamed, I'm Alpha, and then got scared when Trudeau raised an eyebrow. So repeat it out loud for the people in the back. Taco equals Trump always chickens out because at the end of the day, he's not a leader, not a fighter, not even a man with a damn plan. He's just a soft orange shell stuffed with lies, cowardice, and a whole lot of gas. Spicy is going in. Total disaster is coming out. Literally. I don't know who's on diaper duty, but I'm glad it's not me.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good and funny as hell. Oh my God.
You were going down the funny train. Title.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
I really couldn't sleep last night, so it's all I could come up with. I think, I can make this better. But I think it was pretty good.
That was really funny.
Thank you. And I definitely don't know who's on diaper duty, and I am so thankful.
The Cracker Barrel family reunion cracked me up. I was like, okay, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, that
I love the taco with no meat with just a puddle of sour cream.
Yes. Yeah. So last night, my dad, when we finally get him into bed, first thing he wants to do is where's the remote? So he likes to watch the 10 o'clock news and all this. First thing that pops up is that freaking orange-blooded idiot.
Oh no.
Oh my God. I was like telling my sister, Stace, turn it. Oh my God, he was going off about it. But anyway.
That's funny.
But yeah.
I hate to see his bloviated ass on the TV too, so.
I know, I told Dad, I don't want to give you nightmares.
No joke.
Yeah. But anyway, thank y'all for letting me come up here. And I appreciate it. And I need it. It's fun for me to come up and do these. And so I appreciate it, y'all.
Of course.
Right now. We had a better day today. Yesterday was really scary. But
well, I'm glad today was better. I'm glad.
We're thinking about you constantly. So.
Constantly.
Thank you so much. And remember, Boomer Sooner and that Sooner Magic came in the last 2 outs, last batter. Just thought I'd tell you. Okay.
Bye, Boxer Mom. Thank you.
Bye. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much.
She's so funny.
She's so funny. She's so funny. And she's so good at wordsmithing things. She's just so good.
How we doing?
Hey, how are you, Max?
I am doing well. Currently on 87 missions at once. My mother's birthday is tomorrow. It's her 50th, and I'm running around with checking with my head cut off, trying to do stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I made her a bookmark, and I can't find it. And she loves spicy books, and it says, I don't watch corn. I read it like a fucking lady.
That's funny. Thank you for the subscription. Your mom is younger than me, Lord.
Only by
I turned 53 yesterday, so only by 3 years.
a few years. Y'all are still 70s babies.
We're still 70s babies. That's it.
Oh, earlier when you were singing the little, if you voted for Trump, requesta, I finished the lyrics. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
If you voted for Donald Trump, oh shit, I already messed up.
It's okay.
My phone is so fried. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit request. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit request. If you voted for the felon and you're not afraid of telling, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit request.
That was good. I like it for the felon.
I thought of it when making mashed potatoes. And I was like, I need to tell Diava this.
Yes. That's hilarious. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Oh, your live stream party was so fun.
Wasn't it fun yesterday? I thought so too. It was so fun.
I could only pop in for like a minute, like here and there, because I was making dinner with my partner and my parent-in-laws. I was gonna listen to the whole thing, but then I dropped one of my earbuds in the sink.
Oh no!
Actually, it was one of his earbuds.
Oh no!
But him and I did also play Donnie or Doorknob along with you guys.
That was fun.
That was. Demetria did such a good job.
Didn't she? It was so awesome. We had so much fun. I left the live feeling like on top of the world.
As you should.
I felt so loved and so appreciated. And one of my aunts, she's MAGA too, but she texted me. She's like, "Oh, I almost forgot your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope it was a great day." And I'm like, "I had the best day ever. Like, this was probably one of my favorite birthdays ever." And she's like, "Oh, did you enjoy it with family?" I'm like, "Nope." It was with my friends and my chosen family. She's like, "Oh, that's lovely, dear." But I didn't tell her it was online because she wouldn't understand. But I was like, "I got it with my friends and my chosen family." She's like, "Excellent."
MAGA has a hard time with the internet.
Yeah, but I was. It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
You still hadn't figured out.
The shirt was amazing. Oh, I need to make myself a shirt that says that.
Were you here? Were you here when I did the piñata?
I wasn't.
Okay, that was fun. Did you see it?
The poop piñata.
Yeah, the poop piñata with Trump's face on it.
Oh, you did print it off.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I did.
Amazing.
And I filled it with Cheetos.
Yes.
And
That's all it's filled with.
and I beat the hell out of it until all the Cheetos came flying out. And then as soon as I got done with it, Ava took the bat and literally finished annihilating it. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh, it was like a rage room.
It was like a rage room. It felt so good. What'd you say?
That is exactly what that was.
Yeah, she broke the bat. Here. Hold on, hand it to me. She literally broke the bat.
Yeah, this is why kids scare me.
She broke the bat, beating the crap out of it. It was so freaking funny. It was so funny.
I'm so glad it was great, and I'm glad you guys got some like rage out on his face.
It felt so good. It felt so good.
Asked, is it pronounced guitar or is it pronounced cutter?
I think it's Qatar.
It's Qatar.
I've heard it said cutter. I've heard it Qatar. I've heard it several different ways, but I think it's Qatar.
Yeah, I've heard it pronounced so many different ways, and I'm like, help.
I think either way you say it, people know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I cannot believe it's confirmed it's a fucking bribe.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Ugh.
He's so corrupt.
That needs to be like taken care of. He needs to have consequences for that.
it is a fucking
It's compromised. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally, the word is compromised. They are, everyone, his entire administration is compromised because that's why he stacked it with loyalists so that he could literally do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, he's literally taken what's supposed to be the freest country in the world and has made it where it's only free for white rich men.
I mean, his administration just blocked or stopped a $600 million contract with Moderna to develop a vaccine for the bird flu. They stopped it yesterday.
Fuck.
Bird flu has a 50% unaliving rate.
Yeah.
If you contract it.
I've been telling one of my best friends who gets her like poultry and stuff from a local butcher. I'm always telling her, please be careful. Like, you don't know what is gonna have bird flu, and
it's scary.
Yeah. And
it's like they want us all to unalive. I mean, it seems like they just want us all dead, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's scary. It's really scary. And earlier when I forgot who was up, but talking about like you can't be MAGA and a Christian or some of that stuff.
Oh yeah, I said that.
Oh yeah. I have family members who are MAGA and Mormon.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Most religious groups are, but but in my opinion, they're cosplaying as Christians because there's nothing Christ-like about him.
Mm-hmm. Like I remember during the election, I try not to bring up politics around my family. That's just our thing, kind of like with your family. I said, let's hope we can keep Trump out of office. And my grandmother was like, no, we want him in office. Like, he needs to be in office. And I'm like, okay, I love you, gotta go.
You know what my mom said? My mom said, she's like, well, if Trump is the one that Trump needs to be the one in office if it's gonna hasten Christ's coming back. And I'm like, if the whole planet, and that's also why they don't care about climate change, because they don't care about this earth, because they don't think this earth is their home. Their home is in heaven, so they don't care. But that's why they don't care about climate change. They don't care about all of that, because they don't look at this place as being their home.
And it's weird because why not?
So if he burns it all down, I told myself, so if he burns it all down, she's like, that'll just mean that Christ is going to come back sooner. I'm like, you are sick.
If anything, he's the Antichrist.
But that's what a lot of them believe. They're like, yeah, if that's what's going to hasten God coming back, then okay.
Shit, I've been in the psych ward and I'm not as mentally ill as
that. Yep. But thanks for coming up, Max.
Yeah, thank you for having me up again. I always love coming up and chatting with you guys.
Thank you. Me too. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. And happy birthday to your mom. Yeah, the dinner went well. My family doesn't talk politics, so I knew that, as long as politics stay out of conversation, it usually goes pretty well. But I also, me and my older son, my older daughter, my kids, my grandson, we all sat on one end of the table, and the other part of the family sat on the other end of the table, so we don't converse too much across the other ends of the table. Because we have a party of 10, the table's kind of, long and out. So I was mostly talking to my kids, and they were kind of all talking to each other. So it works out good. Straw Hat, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Diava? You actually timed it just great. I actually just got done doing a bunch of cooking and stuff in the kitchen. I'm in the cleanup process. I decided to stop in and say hello and wish y'all a happy Friday.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I don't know if you saw who the username was, but I was the one that posted the whole tariff taco
Oh, that was you? Okay. That was funny.
And I actually thought of the best thing for it. It's like it's because yes, it's the only seasoning on it is the Cheeto dust on the shell, because with the people who voted for Trump, they don't like anybody who's non-white, so they don't get any seasoning. Quoting Trevor Noah in that bit, no seasoning, no flavor in food, so it's unseasoned beef, basic shredded cheese from Kroger. And I kind of wish Jem was here for this, because she'd appreciate this. There's a bowl of borscht to dip the taco in. There's a bowl of borscht to dip the taco in.
Oh my God, that's so funny. A bowl of borscht. That's so gross.
Just to give the whole dictator. Just to give the whole dictator package with it. And of course, I come up with this, and I'm putting away the seasonings for the pepper jack melt that I actually just finished making.
A pepper jack melt. Oh no, that'd be too spicy for them.
Oh, exactly. It's 2 double patties, 2 slices of pepper jack on toasted bread with buffalo mayo spread on it.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah. So just a little something that I'm making on a Friday.
Nice.
But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to chime in and say, keep up the good work, and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diava. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I did bring you up yesterday. I tried to, but I think you had to leave. It timed out and you didn't come up. So I'm assuming that's probably what you're going to sing to me yesterday. So thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And
thank
also
you.
Earlier when someone said, if you looked in the mirror and you were like, yes, I look fabulous. And I just, while I'm finishing up shaving after a long day after a day of work in a shower, and I just said in the Walter White voice, "You're goddamn right."
Thank you. They always come up here and they're like, the one guy was like, I know food goes down your face easy, and you're probably about 300 pounds. I mean, he was just totally fat shaming me. And
exactly.
And I'm like, that's it? That's all you got?
And the thing is, and here's where they don't have any taste. So like, don't y'all know that where there's fat, there's flavor?
Damn, Skippy.
And they always like to bring up your age of like, if you being old, it's like, it's like, oh, you're old. It's like, do y'all know that? Have y'all never? It's like, wine is also old, but the older the wine is, the better it is.
Right? I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's not my fault that MAGA ages like milk.
Right, I age like fine wine, baby. You can age like milk, but my ass is aging like fine wine.
I think I age like fine bourbon whiskey, because even though I'm almost 40, I don't freaking look it.
Well, that's awesome.
Especially when I shaved my facial hair off, I was cursed with the baby face.
No, that's not a curse. That's a good thing.
Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and drop me down, but you enjoy the rest of your Friday, and again, keep up the good work to all of y'all. Val, Jem, the whole shebang.
Thank you, Straw.
Okay. Peace out.
Have a good night. Thank you. Kayla asked a question on the Discord. Do you think that's also why a lot of them don't believe in evolution? Because they don't think this is their planet, heaven is. I don't think that they don't believe in evolution because they believe in creation. So evolution and creation are two very vast different theories. So I don't think it's because heaven is their home and the planet Earth isn't. I think they don't believe in evolution because they believe in creation. That's why. So that's why I think they don't believe in evolution, because they believe that God created everything. But to create it must evolve, right? No, they believe God created every single thing on the planet, not evolving, that he just like spoke and it was here. Evolution is very different. So I think they don't believe in evolution because they believe in creation. Yeah. Let me bring up the next guest. I'm getting to y'all. Let me bring up Ametria because I know she's got to go get ready for her show. Hello, Lovey.
Hello. How are you? Good.
Good.
Good. Taco Bell put me out today. Just so you know. Literally, I was done. But I wanted to come up and just talk about a couple of things real fast.
Sure.
First of all, on my show, for Good News Today on this account, we do Does It Pass the Vibe Check with one of my panelists. And the flavorless beef tacos with the borscht on the side, they do not pass the vibe check.
No.
Just letting you know.
No.
Hi, everybody. Also, I also have a rendition of the song If You Voted for Trump.
Okay, go for it.
If you voted for Trump, don't. That's it.
I love you, Ametria.
I just think that's probably
Oh my
the
God.
best rendition, but that's just me. I'm biased, I know.
Hey, I like simplicity.
Simplicity's best.
It's got too many words. It's really simple to remember. So
If you voted for Trump, don't.
just to piggyback off of where there's fat, there's flavor. I do agree. However, I believe that somebody like Donald Trump, his flavors are raw milk and nacho cheese sauce. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe
Spoiled milk.
Right. But
Yes.
I just wanted to come up here and say hello, and I'm glad that you enjoyed your birthday. And
I
I'm glad
did
that
so
everybody
much.
keeps talking about it. It was a lot of fun to put together. Greece, right, Kathy?
And it was so fun. It was so fun. And
Good. I'm glad you guys all had a good time.
we really
We'll
did.
We'll do this again when Diava reaches out for any other holiday or special occasion. You can just reach out to me and let me know when we'll throw some stuff together. It'll be a good time.
Oh, it was so much fun. Like lots of things that you thought of and the games that you prepared and everything, I never would have thought of. Like I would never have thought of it. And so I was like so happy because it was so much fun and we laughed and we had a good time. I felt the love. I felt just so good when I got off that live. So I really think it was really, really fun.
It was a great time. And I didn't want to say it yesterday because I didn't want to say it until you were officially ending the live. And I felt like until the live was ended, it would be good to say. But I'll say it today since it already happened once. You weren't even bananaed on your birthday.
I wasn't. I was on my anniversary, but I got banana today. But at least we got through my birthday party. I was happy because I was worried all week. I was like, oh, please don't catch a banana because I don't want to go live on my backup, even though I know they'd be here, but it's not quite the same, and so I was really happy. So if it was going to happen, I was at least glad it was today and not yesterday.
Right.
I got Ari working on it to try to get it overturned, but who knows?
Hopefully she can work some magic.
Hopefully. Otherwise, I'll be on my backup for a week.
Right. There just needs to be a permanent note on your account with TikTok.
Right. I think they target me. I don't think they like me. And it's like I was literally trying to stop her misinformation by telling her the factual information, and then I get bananaed for misinformation. I'm like, no way.
Right.
No way.
Right. Like, what the hell? But anyway, I gotta go start a business and party planning, I guess.
Absolutely.
And also get ready for my show. I just wanted to come up and say hello, and you're welcome for everything, and I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
And same to you, Val. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Adria.
But you can drop me whenever, love.
Okay, honey. Thank you. I'll see you later. She's so sweet. We really had a very good time yesterday. Like super fun. Katie, hi. Well, thank you so much for the happy birthday. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. You have.
Yeah, I think that really be good as your mother and what both is in the
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming up, Katie. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the happy birthday. That was so nice of you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Opinionated. You are not connecting. Let's see if that ever connects. I'll bring up the next person and see if it'll ever connect. You found the bookmark. Okay, good, Max. Oh, opinionated. Did you connect? I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Hi, Sandy. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Hi,
awesome.
everybody.
Hi.
How's everybody doing today?
Very good. Thank you.
Okay. I was off and on yesterday. And I wanted to come up, but every time I tried to come up, I had to leave.
That's okay. I saw you waiting a couple times. I'm sorry. It was, a different day.
Oh, that's okay. But I wanted to sing you happy birthday, but not the happy birthday part because people have, and I'm not a good singer, so I didn't want to do the happy birthday. But this is something that I sing to my family, and they expect it every time they have a birthday. But this is something I sing to them after the happy birthday song.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it goes like this. After the happy birthday song, I sing, all the monkeys in the zoo send their regards to you. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Oh, that's so cute. All the monkeys in the zoo. That's so cute. That's awesome.
It's only for family and close friends. So.
Well, I feel honored. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was really cute. Thank you.
So I got my bike.
Yay!
I was riding it, and I put a picture in my profile, and check it out.
Okay.
It's I added a song to it, so it's kind of cool.
I will check it out.
Yeah, please do. So that's all I wanted to say. You guys, it was the times I was up yesterday, it was kind of cool. I really liked it. I liked the different games that Demetria had. She did a good job. She did a wonderful job.
Yeah, it was fabulous. I agree. She did a wonderful job.
Yeah. And Val, last night I was shocked. You was on somebody's live last night, really late. I mean, it's not late for me, but it was late for you.
Yeah. So yes, I was doing 4 a.m. stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Val.
I was trying to check out people's profiles, but for some reason it was saying that they couldn't gift. What was that about? I didn't understand.
The person's live got gift restricted.
Oh,
that's weird.
How did that happen?
How does that happen?
Apparently, the message he got was that it was that he was trying to promote for gifts in some certain way. Nobody even talked about gifts. That was the strange
That's
part
so
about
weird.
it. But it did for the rest of the live. Nobody could give me gifts.
That's wild. Whose live are you on?
It It was Dogman's line.
Oh, Dogman. Okay.
Well, that was weird because I always like to go in and check people out, see their profile, and it wouldn't let me. So, especially Matt, that's who I usually check out. But anyhow,
it got pretty lively.
Yeah, it always does. It always does. So.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Okay, you guys take care.
You too, hon. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, hon. I'm hitting it and nothing's working. Nothing's working. Hold on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on.
I got her.
Okay.
I got her.
Okay. That was weird. I kept hitting disconnect now, disconnect now, disconnect now. Like right now I'm trying to bring up the next oh, there we go. I got it. It finally opened. Jeez. I got it.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Allie, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I have a question, and then I also have a rendition of the song.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I can't top Max, though. So first the question, do we think Trump is going to ignore Pride Month or go on an unhinged rant?
Oh my God, that was so loud. Hold on one second. Ask again.
Do we think Trump's going to ignore Pride Month or do we think he's going to go on an unhinged rant?
I think he'll ignore it.
I'm kind of hoping for rant. I don't know why.
You could be right. I have a feeling he's just going to ignore it, like it's not a thing. Because I think I personally think that he'll ignore it because he's doing his birthday parade or he's calling it a military parade, but we already know because he said he wanted it on his birthday and that's the day they're doing it. So we know it's a birthday parade. I think he just won't. I think he'll just ignore it.
Yeah, but the thing, I don't think he's going to be able to ignore it because they are amassing quite a large group of people that are going to do a pride parade in DC.
Oh.
Wasn't Volt Pride last year in DC?
Yes.
Which is kind of...
Well, then he'll probably go on an unhinged rant.
Oh, yeah. It'll be fun to see what he comes up with. If it'll just be a copy and paste of the last couple he's done.
Yeah, he'll go on unhinged rant for sure.
I'm not good at singing, so I'm sorry for that. But
that's okay.
If you voted Donald Trump coming up, if you voted DJT and this little tiny peen, if you voted DJT coming up.
This tiny peen.
I can't beat Max, but that can then be added on.
That was good. Yeah. That was good. That was good. I love it. I'm like a 12-year-old boy when y'all do this.
That's all I have today.
Thank you so much, Allie.
That's all I have to make this.
Thank you so much. That's so funny. I give you a follow back on my backup here. This is my backup account. Make sure you guys are all following this account and also my 3.0 below Val if you aren't already, because TikTok is TikToking. Right, the accent makes up for it. I'm a sucker for an accent too. I love accents. All right, there is nobody else in the box, so I'm going to go ahead and end for today. I've only got like 2 minutes left. Because I'm starving too. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I know I'm on my 2.0 for the next week, unless I can get my my 7-day banana reversed. Ari, who is my agent, has already submitted it to TikTok to try to reverse it early. So hopefully, if not, I'll be here on my backup account tomorrow. So thank you guys for all the love today and yesterday. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for the love, the gifts. Thank you for everything. I just appreciate you guys being here every single day. Val, thank you for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. and we'll do it all over again. Have a good night. Bye. All right. Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTube and Twitch. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.